This is Sleepy Man. Sir sleeps a lot. Sleepy, sleepy. He's so sleepy. This is the bum. Through the kitchen. Finished organizing, so there's not a big mess anymore. Here's the bookshelf now. It's kind of, maybe I'm going too fast. Anyways, bookshelf, Legos, I didn't really touch those. This is a girlfriend shelf that I didn't really touch. This guy though, I turned him from the jet back into the robot, and that is a pain. I actually, when I initially transformed him, his finger that's pointing out right there, the tip fell off, and I didn't notice until he was in jet form, and his hands actually tucked way up inside his belly, I guess, and so his finger was just sitting loose on top of the shelf forever. But just got done, which is like a half-hour process of turning him back into a robot, because you need like a degree to do it. I actually had to look up a YouTube video. It's ridiculous. All these things though, because they're fun to mess around with whenever you actually pick them up. But got my comic book shelf. Lost a lot of comics back when I left them at my mom's. She was in Houston when it flooded, and kind of just got a few packages from her and re-comboed with stuff I had repurchased or filled some gaps. But Preacher, Deadpool, Cable and Deadpool, some of the newer runs, the Uncanny X-Force stuff, newer Deadpool, Punisher Max that I already had, parts of my Goon that were mix-matched back over together, and then my Transmetropolitan, which I have some duplicates of now, and then my Captain America. It's my old Ecto 1 with those guys. That's her book, but Walking Dead Compendium, Death Head, all the other stuff, the Twin Peaks books, Proto Man, and then my Berserk shelf I kind of refit and got that big giant one down at the bottom, because that was the biggest box I had, and got it to fit in that bottom shelf and stacked the rest on top, which kind of worked out. I had to raise some of the shelves up. And then up top here, got all these goofy little arcade things that found out you specifically get these at Walmart. These are like Walmart exclusive versions. And every time I tend to go in, they only have certain ones, and I look every time I go just to make sure that nothing new pops out, because they don't really have any announced plans for releases, and people just grab the new ones and get stuck with things left like it's usually Frogger and I think Pac-Man now. That's the only Funko Pop I own now. And then kind of redid my shelves to where it doesn't look like it's just boxes shoved into the back of it. This is my random anime shelf with Ryoko, what's her name, Satsuki, that's a ninja, that's Gurren Lagann guy, this Evangelion guy, I don't know who that guy is. And then I got my One Piece shelf, and I tried to get all the Straw Hat crew up front. I got Zoro, serious, and then Usopp. Got a lot of glare here. There's Luffy. Actually just got the Sanji. Still waiting on Robin. There's Nami again. And I got his brothers kind of back behind him. It's probably going to shift around because still mid-collecting on this stuff. And then I got my Invincible shelf, or overpowered shelf, or whatever. Saitama, One Punch Man, Godzilla, super glared on the box, Deadpool. That's the car from Supernatural. And then shelf below, I squeezed it into where I could actually just line these boxes up so you could at least see the edges of them and it didn't look like crap. Got my Trigun stuff, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Venom, Wolverine, Magneto, Raphael. And then got my Mouser Proto-Man helmet. Arthos, that's the only Nendroid I own. A little Ice King, Mega Man, Mouser. And then down below is kind of just the fitted in there. Still does kind of look like a junk area, but not random boxes, just shoved with the edges displayed. Got my Mars Tax. Here's my little Fallout bobblehead I got from a Loot Crate. I end up throwing a bunch of my Loot Crate junk away because it is junk. Metalhead. There's a little Mega Man back there. Deadpool and Taskmaster. This guy took me forever to find. Still one of my favorites. But these Transformers are the best for pulling out of the box and screwing around with. I did wind up putting up the little Lamborghini sideswipe, and I forgot what the other guy was. Wild Petal. The Corvette. But that's it. And I got nothing goofy to end this video on, so I'm just going to do this. It took forever to zoom.